Hi everyone, my name is Kristen Eckler, and the name of the article I will be presenting is called "Is the U.S. Wine Consumption Boom Over?" So essentially the article was about how the overall sales of wine in the U.S. has decreased for the first time since 1994. In my slides I have some data points from the IWSR, which is the International Wine and Spirits Record. And so the decline was about a 0.9% decrease in 2019 versus 2018. But the US has been the top most wine consuming country for nearly a decade, so the decrease in demand is a bit of a surprise. The article claimed that many young drinkers are gravitating more towards spirits as opposed to wine. However, sparkling wine sales still rose by about 4%, which reveals that these are still in a pretty high demand. Despite the decline in overall wine sales, premium wine sales were still growing and still did well overall in 2019, according to U.S. wineries. Sales were up about 7% from January to September of 2019. With that, there's also starting to be an oversupply of grapes and wines due to the low demand. The article also mentioned that with this lack of demand, there's going to be more competition, and that the oversupply will also most likely lead to discounted wine in the future. Some wineries and wine businesses will start to fail if the demand isn't there. So essentially, the businesses that market the best and problem solve the best will succeed during a time where not many businesses in the wine industry can. The article stated how the IWSR related this decline to changing generational habits, which essentially relates to how this generation isn't drinking wine in the same ways that the older generations have in the past, or currently still do. Another reason they stated was how they are not marketing to the younger generation. These lead me to the questions that I have for the class. And the first one is, in what ways could wineries and wine brands tailor their marketing towards the younger generation? So to sort of answer this for the class, some of my ideas would be to have fun looking bottles with fun sayings, and doing taste testing in area or free samples in areas that a lot of young people go to, and just giving away maybe prizes or simple items such as pens, just to get their name out there and get the brand out there, just so that the younger generation is more familiar with it and they can tell their friends and whatnot. My second question is, why do you think that wine is not being consumed in the same ways? And once again, to sort of answer that for the class, I think that the younger generation is looking for more liveliness when we're drinking. We want to go out to clubs and we want to go to fun bars and do a lot more lively things, and we're doing a lot less casual drinking as the older generation probably did. And I think another factor going into that is how the younger generation really looks at price. So they're going for the cheap stuff, and with so many new drinks coming out, like seltzers and whatnot, they're finding these simple and cheap drinks to go drink as opposed to wine. So that concludes my presentation, and thank you for watching.